Theater of the mind. Let's go.
Let's go.
That used to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Who else we missed?
There's a lot of that in Ring of Power.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, I don't think none of your combats are like on tactical grid maps. I don't think.
We're just missing that. It's just a much smaller group.
No, 5 players and it should be 6 of us.
I know. I meant, based on our Friday game, this is a much smaller group.
They swing from the ceilings in the Friday game.
7 players.
7.
What's rowdy?
It feels like 8.
Sorry.
And there's a lot more drinking.
There's a lot of drinking.
Play from 8 to 12 on Friday night.
That's every other Friday.
That's every other Friday, not every Friday.
Nice.
I think
it's at least 2 players first time gaming. 2. A married couple.
Oh, like us. I remember when we were virgins.
I don't think most of them. No one but Kansas has ever played Pathfinder 2e. Paul played a bunch of games. It's both his first time playing Pathfinder 2e. So
yeah,
Paul's a gamer.
I love it. I needed a Kingmaker.
Yeah, at first I was like, I really don't want to learn another system, and then I learned it, and I was like, let me sign up for another game.
This is the
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Put me in, coach.
All right, we're all here. I guess it's my turn. Session 57 recap. The Brackenhold Tribune. 3 down, 2 to go. Is there 2 to go? As the group picked up the hunting, Dizzy cast flight on Morty and took to the treetops. Clutching Willow's spyglass, he searches the horizon. In the distance, he sees a green-winged blur that dives below the tree line with something in its talons. As Dizzy lands to make his report, something bursts from the shadows and swallows Dizzy whole, sending the party into a frantic action. Moving in to surround the thing, it almost looked like a plant hydra, a giant flytrap-like creature. Hopefully was not attached to his head as the actual hydra. Willow, losing any common sense, tracked the head that Dizzy disappeared into and dove into it in its maw with Morty's assistance. Only for seconds later to go by, she cut them both free and they kind of spilled out from inside its gullet. That word. With their friend free from danger, the group quickly turned this creature into a garden salad before turning to other tasks. Dizzy head to the waterfall, maybe to clean himself up, or maybe due to the pull of something greater. Behind the rushing water, something glows and called to Manu. Calling to his allies, he led the way into a hidden cavern behind the waterfall. Inside, they find tracks, beautiful plant life, and the remnants to a ritual, someone that left a scar in the veil to the first world. But luckily, the breach is healing and closing. The group will need to follow these steps and track down those who participated in whatever ritual was strong enough to do this. You don't have to, but it'd be good for your kingdom. Heading back up the river on the far side of the group. Up the river on the far side, the group are able to investigate the carcass of a megalosaurus, a very primal and immense elk-like creature, and find that something had burst from its chest from within. Following the tracks, they find a sliding trail that turned into a cruce, a very long alligator monitor with very toothy maw. Following it until it slipped into the river. They had followed the river and found evidence that a boat had passed through there and had been tied off to like a strange mooring post. Sticking to task, the group continued tracking until they found what was looking for like the cruce's nest. Maya decided best to draw the beast out by throwing rocks at its nest until it indeed used a scatter scree or something, right?
Yes.
Or someone did that? Izzy did that?
Yeah, it was Maya.
Maya, okay, yeah. The thing burst out and tried to assault you guys, but it got immediately the worst end of it. Seeing you guys not easy prey, it tried to flee. Dizzy pursued the creature and immobilized the thing in the water. You guys set to work on it, the grim task of ensuring its death. With a third head added to your bag of colding, you guys head back to the barge to check in and drop off your trophies. The group kind of, I think, split up a little bit after that. You wanted to debated looking and tracking down the Howl of the North, while others went to go talk to Anamede. You guys shared some information and seen if you guys could check on with the other hunters of the Empath Travelers. I think most of you traveled to where the balloon wyvern was spotted, and you guys found a gruesome scene. But you guys were a little impressed. The wyvern dead, one of the Empath Travelers slain, another near death but unconscious, and I think Dizzy and others put him back to life. You guys offered your aid, and we're getting ready to head back to the barge. I think that's where we ended, right?
Sounds
Sounds about right. I was under the impression we couldn't hunt the wolf until nighttime.
Correct.
I think it was not that we couldn't hunt him, because I think we were trying to go find him, like see if we could track him down and fight him during the day. But I think we were told that like it ambushes and stalks the forest and hunts at night. So it was either wait tonight and prepare to be ambushed, or like try and find him now in the daylight, right? Maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah, that's kind of right. He stalks and ambushes at night. And he's on the other side of the river, I think. You haven't spotted any actual tracks on this side of the river. We're going to pick up with, actually, I think Maya is actually over here on the island, right, with Anamede getting foot rub.
Foot rubs from the King's Guard.
Her guard, yeah. You guys had just finished up over here with the hunters, and Bath kind of got them some aid, and you guys were heading back to the barge. And it's probably about mid-afternoon at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Maya is trying to make some conversation with Anamede. Basically, just try and bridge some of the gaps between the two of them politically.
Well, you've gotten significant influence on her. You guys are actually missing one point, I think.
Yeah, coming around for that point.
Coming around.
That point.
What? Why don't you tell me something unique, something that you're trying to do for your kingdom first?
Oh, well, I mean, what I'm trying to build is nothing more than a legacy for myself by making this kingdom great. I have my own selfish desires for what I'm doing here. I want people to look upon Brackenhold and realize the true talent behind the growth behind the kingdom. I'm sure it's no different with you and P-Tax. You not have your own ambitions within the city? Besides, of course, the desires of P-Tax itself.
Of course I have my own ambitions. Any woman of the court always should.
All I'm saying is, friction between P-Tax and Brackenhold not need to be friction between us.
Oh, I did not bring any friction. I perhaps am here like you, seeking to ease those boundaries. See what your kingdom is actually all about.
Maya stares at Anna for a little while.
You can give me an influence. You can do the easiest, surprisingly, is actually to try to deceive her. But you can try performance, society, diplomacy, deception, intimidation.
For me, society would be the easiest one. I'm not really too big on deceiving people. My performance is pretty hot garbage as well.
Your honesty is truly brutal.
My honesty is truly brutal. I will try and... I love clicking things and being... So, Maya will try and draw on some inspiration to, just to share her depth as far as her knowledge of society and how inner things work. Because she's really trying to bridge the gap between her. She's not really trying to bridge the gap between P-Tax and Breckenhold at this point.
Oh, give me the society roll. Oh, all right, you're looking for a 22. You've been, I can tell, honest about yourself, and I will be fully transparent about why I'm here. I've told you most of it, but I'm here not to hunt creatures, but to hunt and observe the nobility of these kingdoms, yours and Von Hold's. I'm here for information, and my first loyalty is to myself, not King Miravetti, though I am on his payroll and he pays me very well. He will get most of this information that we've got here, but not all of it. I'll hold the good bits in reserve for when I feel I need favor.
He seems to guard you very well as well. And she just focuses in on that foot rub.
There, you are mistaken. These are on my payroll. Specifically requested to hire my own men.
Well, that I was in error.
These were
The way they looked at you back in the cabin, they wouldn't let you out of your sight in the cabin. I was under the impression that you were valuable to somebody else.
Oh, I paid them very well.
Huh. That you must. Did you get a good view of everything from the spyglass here?
I did. I think so. There's one creature I've not seen any hide nor hair of, though.
And which is that?
Rumor has it that there's a wolf of some intellect prowling these woods.
Ah, yes, I've heard the same.
No, there's
It
been
seems
quite
to like to
ruckus
hunt
in
at night. Yes, I'd be interested in actually tracking that wolf down myself, whether it's part of the festivities or not.
And there our interests split. You can go do your bushwhacking and wolf tracking. I have no interest in that.
And so, what is your interest with this wolf?
I hear it's intelligent in making decisions. And I also hear it perhaps might not be the first time it's been spotted around these lands. Other words is that it's been a problem for your kingdom for some time. And I must say, if a wolf is such a problem for your kingdom, this might be one of those bits of information I hold in secret to the king.
Yeah, well, it's no secret that a kingdom like ours has many problems.
So tell me, Maya, truly, what is the chances that you think your kingdom will succeed against the opposition that you will surely face?
What, you mean besides whether or not it will grow more powerful than Varnhold? Or be able to survive where other kingdoms have failed in the same spot? I don't know. I think we have a truly talented bunch. I imagine every time a kingdom shows up here that you do some research upon them.
You
Are
did
you not
quite
more
well
impressed?
hunt, and it seems like you have definitely won the competition. Competent at killing things, you certainly are.
I have myself been a little bit on the mortified side as to what this group of founders has shown me, especially in recent days. They're truly capable of great things.
As Maya, I'm gonna cut away real quick at the others here. You have a bunch of conversation. You got your final influence point with her.
Willow was there. That's what would be happening right now.
I
You guys
managed not to bring up red dragons, so let's just keep it at that.
make it back to the barge. You see Jamal there. Jamel. He helps all the hunters back onto the barge as best he could. He, assisted them. Timmel is there. Right as you guys are coming up, he's got like a fish on. He kind of like pulls it up real quick and also assists people and starts bringing over fresh bandages, anything that, water and. Yeah, Timmel looks right up at you, Aldrich, and three kills you got.
That's right.
The barge doesn't leave until tomorrow at noon. Are you going to keep hunting?
Well, we hear there's a wolf out there causing problems, so maybe we'll just hunt that down too.
See, like, he just gives you this big smile, no teeth, like admiration, and looks at you with these big old, like, excited eyes. You guys back at the barge, you guys doing anything? You heading out, laying low for several hours until sunset, or?
I'm laying low.
I don't think Dizzy's doing too much, resting up, probably treating some wounds from anyone that needs it. I imagine at least the hunters are pretty torn up.
Oh yeah, they're your first little, administrating wounds out there in the wood. Time passes, an hour, you can redo it again. I think you do it sooner than that, but yes, you are able to put them physically back together. A little more proper rites are done on the barge for the one of their fallen. They get them all wrapped up, and looks like there's discussion you guys over here about plans to bury them on the grounds where the Embeth lodges.
Actually, I like to talk to some of the local wildlife if there's any around to see if they've heard of any other anomalous creatures in the vicinity.
Give me a diplomacy. Use diplomacy. You being nice to these animals.
Always.
Fuck yeah. Custom. I love it. Yes, there has been nothing otherworldly strange than what you haven't heard already. the bears kind of and their activities kind of seem a little strange, but several of the animals do mention that there is perhaps the greatest hunter in these lands has actually been here the longest, and the wolf gets described over and over again. He's where many of these animals describe when you get into conversations about what about the hydra and what about the wyvern, giant plant creature, and the kruth. They all seem to be new to the area in the last month, whereas the wolf has been there much longer, multiple months.
Okay.
With your natural 20 there, as hours have passed, sun starts to begin its first little descent. You ask about pattern or path that the wolf normally takes, and you get quick reports. You send some birds out and ask them to fly back to you, and no sign of him on any of his normal paths so far. You get almost like he might be laying low.
Interesting. Okay. I thank them for their information.
Hour goes by, and you lie back there at the little rocky watch point. Anna starts packing up some stuff, and she snaps her fingers a few times, and some of them, the guys there, start helping her pack up as well. And sun's dipping low, and I don't want to be this far away from the barge when it gets completely dark out here. This was a sunbathing session, and the sun is leaving us.
Yes, I'm gonna head back as well.
Should we wait and watch the sunset from here, or should we head back now?
Oh, it is probably a big, beautiful a beautiful vantage point to watch the sun.
She snaps her fingers and points down, and you hear a minor disgruntled sigh, and they kind of put down some of the chairs again. And
poor bastards.
Yeah, another you hear a popping a cork sound, and then new bottles of wine get poured, and it's been decided. She hits something on her chair, and it slightly reclines a little bit. She tugs the button on your chair, and it kind of falls back a bit.
I put a little sign on my back that says wolf bait.
This should be perfect.
This is nice. It's been a while since I've taken some time for myself,
About 7:30 at this point, maybe 30 minutes or so before sunset. Guys at the barge, I know there's discussion about going out and looking for the wolf. Oak kind of sent out animals and birds and small wildlife in all directions, and got some information, but there's been no sign of this wolf. Several, 15, 20 minutes go by. Give me a perception check.
Perfect person for that, yeah.
right as the sun fully like starts to crest, and it goes in that like 5-minute period where it goes from like a little bit of sunlight, and it's rather fantastic. You guys looking west towards the river, you see the barge out in the distance. There's the big hill that where the wyvern was flying up above, and ridges. You can see the waterfall way out in the distance. Sun crests down and goes from being a little like perfect sunset to rather dark in about 5 minutes. And in that moment, you look several hundred feet away, probably 20-30 feet into tree line. You see a pair of like immense, like blue glowing eyes looking through the darkness, like right at the campsite. They blink once, and they slowly, like, looks like they like are stepping back deeper into the tree line.
Maya snaps her fingers with a quick incantation to cast light on herself, Animede, and 2 of her soldiers.
Rocky little campsite, and the sun was perfect. You just ruined it.
She looks off into the woods. We're being watched.
Good. Do they like what they see?
Yeah, I imagine they do.
Oh, like dangerous being watched.
Like that wolf you're so interested in being watched.
Well, we just didn't see it yet, and I was curious what's been getting the better of your kingdom.
Yeah. Things that aren't being hunted by us get the better of our kingdom. This is not the day for it.
Well, you're gonna go running after it?
No, we'll pack up. I'm sure we'll find it later.
No. You just ruined the sunset. It's absolutely gonna be perfect.
I enjoyed what I saw of it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty cool. All right.
She'll help. I don't know if she's gonna cross this river.
Silver pack up all her bags, and she goes over to the shore there, and you see her begin to like draw with her hand, almost like she's using a pencil or stylus. And while she draws, you see this doorway appear, and she like reaches down like a knob, and she steps through it, and you see the door open on the other side of the river, and out she goes. And she's like, you hear her curse a little bit. Son of a bitch! Should have went 10 feet farther. Her foot, she's like got it all like a little wet in the river, and
this little giggle comes out.
she offers no assistance.
To her soldiers,
and your soldiers just have all of the stuff all packed up, and they like. There's a slight current, but. They do a process of like basically tie themselves together and ford the river, holding her stuff and chairs up above their heads. And how are you getting across the river?
Probably the same way that I got across in the first place. I was just wondering if I could do something for soldiers, but I don't think I can.
She actually totally can.
I'm sure she totally can. I totally cannot. So, yeah, Maya will use her psychic ability to teleport. She'll use 2 charges of her focus to make her way across the water, since 1 charge seemed to get her ankles a little wet last time.
You guys get across the river and make it back over to the barge. About 20 minutes after nightfall there. Right off the barge, Jamal, Timmel have actually gotten off the boat and set up a nice little campfire, and Timmel looks like he's been fishing most of the day, and he's got a big basket full, and several of them are like cleaning up some of the fish and got like sticks they've found. They're kind of like roasting them over the fire. It looks like they're having a little camp out here tonight. Floor's yours.
is, I was wondering, do you think that when we find those people fucking with shit they shouldn't be fucking with, should we take them back to the kingdom and do the whole to the plant thing? Or do you have some like plant scent stuff where you can just find one out here we can feed them to?
I mean, the forest is full of all kinds of dangerous stuff. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I
but we
wouldn't be
changed
surprised
the.
if they encounter some kind of accident.
Do you mean like they find an accident before we get to them, or we arrange an accident?
We arrange an accident.
Well, if we do that, I mean, what if word gets out? I mean, we changed the law to specifically encompass, you know, the plant justice. But if we go feeding them out to every fucking Tom, Dick, and, you know, bear, that might look poorly on our...
Anna Mead was eavesdropping a little bit. Change the law to meet justice. This sounds a lot like P-Tax, actually.
Y'all also feed people to plants?
No, that's a new one, and I'm very impressed. That's a new one.
Kingdom seed laws. I mean,
and I also forgot to make it look like an accident is also very, very, very P-Tax way. You're doing good. P-Tax is very successful.
I don't really see the need to make it look like an accident, honestly. There's a lot of pros to making it look like what you wanted it to make it look like.
Well, I say first of all we should see if we can find a plant nearby. If not, I guess we go back to the old-fashioned way.
Off with their head.
I'll do my best to help out.
I thought we already had a place where there was plants, no?
Yeah, but that's all the way back home. I don't want to lug these people that, if we find them, I don't want to lug them all the way back to the kingdom, past the kingdom, down to the lovely elder woman's home.
Dizzy just needs a giant Venus flytrap in his pocket.
Yeah, maybe we should have tamed that feller instead of cutting his head off.
Little summon animal.
Reduce him down to
Summon
pods and fucking carry him around. One head only, motherfucker. In the pot you go.
Can't you go take a spore off of him or something and grow a new one?
His head's on the barge. Is it like a plant where you just cut a piece and you put it in dirt and it grows?
Maybe with druid magic.
I think that's how plants work.
You want to grow one of those.
Well, we wouldn't have to go to the lovely elder lady's home every time we want to exact justice. If we had a little justice, nearby in town, that's all. You see her flinch every time she tries to come up with a term to use for the woman because she can't remember her name, and it seems awful to call her the swamp hag, swamp witch.
You don't really want to call her out by name in the middle of people you may or may not trust as well. I just something a little more controllable than that plant beast would probably be appropriate.
Well, it's like a puppy, right? If we just raise it up from birth, it'll be fine. I mean, look at Mary. Mary's just as sweet as can be.
Mary's not a plant, objectively.
No, she's a fucking owl bear, and her mom and dad went on trying to eat people, so...
Another kingdom or two. She's gonna... Another growth spurt.
Uh-huh.
So we just feed them to Mary, then.
We could, but that seems like the wrong way we want to raise her up. Human flesh.
I get that.
I don't...
Imagine actually sitting in a throne room. You have this massive fucking owl bear next to you, and it's just instead of Jarvis, you fucking breathed on fire. You just get pounced on by a fucking immense owlbear.
No, I do not want to teach Mary that we can just have her take our problems away.
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair.
Your problems.
Yeah,
That's
that's how
what
you,
mom and dad taught me.
I've been trying that for years.
that's how you get a overweight man-eater.
Hours pass of camaraderie. There's a moment of silence of the fallen hunter. Anna sits in for about an hour or two, and then she actually has her men set up a nice little tent by the campfire and confirms with Jamel if she can keep it going throughout the night instead of sleeping on the barge. Says, of course. Just, my men are very wary, and you must rely on your own. Keep yourself safe. And perhaps Tim will here soon. After this hunt, he will be joining the true rank of Embath Chapter. He'll become a hunter. There's a slight little cheer and handshake and some camaraderie between Timmel and the other hunters, and kind of congratulate them. And there's a minute goes by. That's all it takes, and one of them actually slides a joke about maybe it'll last longer than their fallen crew guy here. And
Just remember, Tim, sometimes the strongest is the fastest.
I'll remember that. Willow.
She'll lean in and whisper, "It means it's okay to run away sometimes, son."
Oh, I ran a long way. I mean, I came through this area and actually found the cabin ruined, and I was heading towards the lodge, and then the hunters came and investigated and found the carnage and the monsters, and that's how this whole thing started.
Wait, so you're new to the hunters?
Oh, just a couple weeks.
What were
Since you guys got the invitation, so maybe he's been with them a couple months.
So what were you doing out here?
I sent for him. I had heard from his family that he had promise of tracking and hunting, and
So test one was see if he can fucking make it out here alive to you?
that wasn't a test I proposed, and he chose his own methods of travel. We are a very small organization, and he knew of the lodge's location. He was brave enough to venture out and try to seek it. Thankfully, he did. As on his way, he found the ruined cabin, the attacks that happened by the bloom drake, or wyvern. Shortly after, he made it to the lodge, and he told us of his findings, and I sent my own hunters to investigate. They found tracks of the creatures that I described, and I soon sent word to your kingdom. Then Von Hold, of course, and I sent word to Rosslyn, but of course, Lady Aldori did not answer. Now we find ourselves here. A successful hunt.
Oh, the hunt ain't over. Rat, the hunt ain't over?
The hunting and over. King Aldrich. Also, I was able to spot the wolf, or at least what I believe to be the wolf, as we were packing up from the cliffside, on the other side of the river.
How long ago was that?
Well, we traveled over here, so for a good 30-40 minutes. Knowing this thing's intelligence, I doubt it's just waiting around over there for us. But I would assume that it has our scent.
we should set a watch immediately and be prepared for a fight at some point tonight. Is it nighttime now? Like, what time of day is it?
It's nighttime.
Nighttime. Oh yeah. We're hours into camaraderie at a campsite, eating fish over a fire, and
in the middle of sunset when I spotted him.
so it's probably pretty late. I mean, now it's probably 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Aldrich is going to be on like maximum alertness.
Willow throughout this would have been like whipping up like something to eat for the group, so that they could quickly eat, regain energy, so that they can get back to it.
Anna
Retreats into her tent. You can hear briefly over here about, I better not get eaten by a fucking wolf in the middle of the night. All three of you, watch.
I want to be woken up by one of you screaming before I die.
And you guys settle in. Dizzy, you doing anything?
No, nothing specifically.
You guys settle in, keep a very vigilant watch, and there is no sight, no sound of any wolf that approaches anywhere near this campsite. There's hundreds of feet from the nearest tree line. River at your backs, kinda. Fires kept stoked throughout the night.
Are we sleeping?
It's up to you guys. I mean,
we're gonna find this wolf unless we go out there and get
now
ambushed by it.
midnight, 1 o'clock.
I mean, we could lay a trap.
I mean, I don't think there needs to be a trap. I think if we go out there and we talk shit, she already hates her faces, and I'm pretty sure she'll be ready to bite them off.
She already hates your faces. So I take it you run into this wolf before.
Well, she wanted to make a deal to, you know.
The wolf wanted to make a deal.
Yeah, she wanted to be paid in meat to, like, not eat our people. And we said, no, how about we just kill you? And then she ran away like a little bitch after we murdered, like, most of her people.
Oh, so the highly intelligent wolf knows about you already. This is gonna go well.
Yeah, we just don't let her run away like a little bitch this time. I mean, Dizzy and Oak have some really good stop running away stuff. I've seen it. They got the vines, and Dizzy did that thing where he made the crude float. I don't think the floating would really work in this situation technically, but it's something like that. It would no more running away. That was the only problem.
No, I would have started with the problem, the fact that the wolf is intelligent enough to hold a communication and negotiate with you, but...
Can we maybe long rest and get some spells so I can maybe prepare those aforementioned useful spells?
You guys are settling down and going through the night and long resting, or?
How about we'll keep watch tonight? Because I mean, like I said, she kind of hates her faces, so it's probably best we don't all sleep at once. So,
Staying awake.
I'll take last watch. That way I can get breakfast and lunch going for everybody in the morning.
Bet the wolf has more int than anyone in the party but Moira.
I was afraid you were going to include me.
Got a +2. I got a +2. It's not bad.
Well, you guys long rest and catch a very, very beautiful sunrise. The Embath travelers have a very active and immediate kind of campsite going as soon as kind of sunrise starts. You hear many times Jamel kind of give orders that the lodge will leave at noon today. We must make it back to the lodge so that we can have our dinner, announce who we all know is very clear winner, and rewards can be given, and proper promotion can be given to Tibble. He must be given his bow.
So, say we don't take the barge back. Can you have the award just sent back to our keep? And we can just find our way back home? Can you send the barge back later to pick us up? Like, what's the...
I am confused. The hunt will end at noon. You wish to stay and hunt more?
So...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you gave us your list of, like, problem things. And while we were here, we learned that you just missed a few problems, that's all. We're just trying to clear the board before we skedaddle.
Many times Wolf has been discussed. You have already brought four, not you, but 3 from your group, of course, we're ever thankful, and 1 from my own hunters. Only 3 predators were expected to be quelled from this hunt. Should we not be cautious in overhunting the area? The area must have a predator or 2 of different type.
Well, one of the issues ain't an animal. It's people.
You are hunting people.
Investigating.
No,
We're
hunting
investigating.
animals that are killing people.
Yeah, we're investigating the people, and we're investigating...
What people?
We told you about the people. They brought the boat up on the north side.
Oh, you found them.
No.
You wish to track where the boat came from.
I don't have the answers to those. My question was...
I will not. This is. You are free to do what you wish. All know and acknowledge that you have won the hunt. The travelers and all who wish can go back to the lodge on the barge. I cannot promise it will return on any specific date, though. I intend to stay at the lodge for several days, and the hunters will move on from there. Likely to your capital.
I guess we'll try to be done by noon.
Take your time.
I knew we shouldn't have slept.
You're only like 2 days travel from the lodge. It's not far. It's just west, following the river. Whenever long rests, you guys awaken, first light, 6 o'clock in the morning, sun's just peeking over as Jamel's getting the campsite going. You guys have a little conversation. Master Jamel, now that I'm going to be hunted, can I still fish today? You can fish. Yes. He does a little fist bump type of thing to himself, Napoleon Dynamite style. What does the founders of Brackenhold do?
I don't know how much luck we're gonna finding this wolf during the day.
It's probably holed up, sleeping somewhere.
We might be able to track it. It's pretty large, unless it covered all its tracks. We at least know where it
I'll
was.
show you.
Yeah, where you saw it.
Yeah. I'm all for it. I think we might have success. It's worth a try.
You guys go upriver back to Maya. You lead them back to the rocky little plateau there where you guys were camped up. Over here on the eastern side is where you've seen the creature through the tree line. We'll give you a survival roll. Dang, Dizzy, bringing that heat. Dizzy, you find the tracks in very, very short period of time. About 30 feet into the tree line, you can see large wolf prints. A single wolf, abnormal size, stood here for about a minute or so, and then you can look like it took back steps and then retreated back into the woods about 100 feet or so, and then went north. You follow them, about here or so, a couple hundred feet north. It looks like it picked up pace and started to do like a slow run. You find a kill site of a normal deer, like an actual deer, not a megalosaurus or anything like that. Almost completely, thoroughly devoured. Investigating that site, you see it looks about 8 other wolves with your 35. Larger than a normal wolf, but not as large as the one that you're actually tracking. You've made this stuff before, I'll remind you guys. The one wolf that you investigated or found before is a witch org. Very intelligent, very wise, large-sized wolf with frosty nature stuff. Breathe ice. Very fast, very large. And it seems to have a pack of wargs under its command. I think everyone here knows what a warg is.
Do you have a picture of the warg?
I have a picture. Yeah, which one?
Yeah, that one.
A warg. Oh, that is the warg.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
So pretty.
Regular warg.
That's nice. Oh, the witch warg is way prettier.
It's also like horse-sized.
Yep.
Whereas the other ones are probably significantly larger than a regular wolf. They're like dire wolf size. But anyways, from the kill site, Dizzy, you were with a 35. You can easily track them. They head north, and they cross the river. They swim across the river. You can see tufts of fur, muddy footprints, and you guys. I'm not gonna have you guys roll across the river. You guys can cross the tracks, and it looks like they head up this tree line and crowd some of the megalosauruses up there, but no hunt actually happened. Tracks continued north up into this region. You're closer. The prints that you are now finding are about an hour old.
I think we're getting close.
Great. We should have this wrapped up.
Whoever, Dizzy, give me another survival roll. You follow those tracks all the way up to this tree line where it leads into a clearing. Damn. Plus 19. Shit. You follow the tracks into this clear line, and it looks like the tracks speed up a little bit. Like the whole pack is moving faster a little bit. You make it about halfway across this tree line. I mean, about 100 feet or so, about here. Dizzy, you're up in front. Willow's probably not far behind you doing her scouting thing. And at this tree line, you see a lone warg. Fur, like charcoal, about nearly almost 5 feet at the shoulder, gleaming like red eyes, even in the sunlight, in the shadow of the tree line. And the moment like you see it and it makes eye contact with you, it turns and darts. It's like into the west, into the trees.
Dizzy, as Dizzy sees that, Willow's gonna be coming up behind, be like, "Hey, Dizzy, don't forget. Remember last time we were looking for him? They were leading us into an amp bush."
Well, what do you think we should do? I think we're on their trail, so.
Willow's gonna look around to see if she can spot. I know we've seen the one. We started this tracking 8 of them.
Everyone give me a perception check at this point. Dizzy, once again, I think Oak would probably crush this. I was going to give her even advantage. Hers her nature, shape-shifting in her upbringing. But you hear like a series of howls, staggered about every couple of seconds. Following that, you hear about 3 of them. And then you hear like an immense like roar that comes from the west over here, probably somewhere, I mean, that's not that far, several hundred feet, 400 or 500 feet away. You hear an echoing, you know for sure to be a bear. You start to hear a cacophony of like several bears are getting like aggravated. You skirting the tree line, you following in on it, or?
I'll like turn to the group and be like, maybe we should just rush in if they're running into a pack of bears right now.
Do we think they're trying to lure us in by making fake bear sounds?
Dizzy, I'm gonna give this for free. No, give me a nature check. You've been doing survivors. Give me a nature check. I'm pretty sure you're gonna crush it just as hard.
My nature is not as good.
Oh no, I wanted to be a 20 so bad.
Alright, we'll hold a minute and give Lindsay Oak a second. Or I can DM roll for her.
Actions, exploration, scout.
Oh. Oak, I'm not sure if you're here. Or
Yeah, I'm
Aldrich. So what you hear is something, a tactic that you're familiar with. Wolves constantly harass bears for their prey, and it sounds like wolves taunting and harassing bears.
Can't.
Huh.
Can you drag that effect? Can you drag that effect, babe, on our party token because I can't do it on the party token, and we don't have the individual character sheet, so I can't do that either.
How far away are we hearing this?
400 feet.
Sorry, one more time?
About 400 feet or so. Got hiccups. I think I can put it on the party. No. But you guys slowly move in that direction, and Dizzy, Oak, you guys are kind of up ahead, Willow kind of behind you a little bit. You see exactly that. You see what looks like about 6 of these very large, like grizzly bears that were like eating out of the stream here, like catching fish. And you see the warg pack and an immense winter, the witch warg. They're kind of like running circles and aggravating them. One of their pack kind of breaks off and actually starts heading back into the trees, and 4 or 5 of the bears get aggravated enough the warg actually bites one of the bears, picks up his fish, and like starts running into the woods right towards your group. The rest of the wargs, along with the witch warg, continue to head west and are about here. And there's a warg that's about 200-300 feet from your group's position, coming through the tree line, and you were certain you guys are kind of like maybe like right here-ish. It's got several very large grizzly bears behind it. You get the impression this witch warg does not want to fight you guys. It's done so once already, and it's definitely on the retreat and running away.
Fair, but we want to negotiate, and instead of meet, you leave us alone.
Don't want to negotiate.
Yeah, I bet you don't. I'm holding all the cards
You
right
just
now.
killed
Killed all the other predators in this fucking region, and now it's got it all to itself.
Well, that could be the negotiation. Listen, I mean, I don't like this creature, but our friend Jamal had a very valid point. It does need predators as long as we can come to maybe an understanding.
You roll something here, a little private.
Well, if we are going to hunt down the wargs, I really want us to only take out the witch warg and leave as many of the regular wargs as possible, but...
I get that. She's a skeezy bitch.
I just rolled a private roll for the warg that was trying to use survival to lure the bears to you guys, and I'll just reveal it. I rolled a 1. You hear about 100 feet, thick through trees. You can't really see, but you can hear snapping of trees, a yelping sound, and the sound of ripping flesh and fur. And it sounds like several of these grizzly bears possibly just caught up with this warg and just absolutely ripped it to fucking shreds.
Oh, we can try and go around, maybe.
We like headed off.
You guys continue on? What are you doing?
How far away is the warg?
The one that's dead just got killed by bears?
The winter warg.
It's
Probably over here, on the other side of the river.
She's over here.
That's where
Where you guys seen all those bears at when you were coming up the creek?
y'all got a way to meet. I mean, I don't know. It's a hell of a run. I don't know if we can all catch up if she keeps running. Like I said, that was problem number one.
Keep tracking her. It's exhausting, but
Time is it?
10 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, if we keep chasing her there, she'll run into the camp, right?
You guys eventually perhaps break the tree line a little bit, head towards this direction, evading the bears and the warg. And now about 300 feet away, the white witch warg comes out of the tree line. And you hear its voice. He speaks, he yells in common.
Why do you still haunt me? I sought lands elsewhere, far from your territory.
Yeah, but you threatened us last time we met.
I threaten all who I look at as prey.
Well, that's her problem, ain't it? Dizzy, tell her. Oh, tell her we want to make a deal.
You can talk to her. Him? Is it her or him?
It's a hit.
I thought it was originally a her.
Was it
Her? Maybe it was a her.
Howl of the North. I thought it was a female.
Alright, well, maybe it's a female. I'm sorry.
Why do you hum me like that shit?
Kidding.
The voice comes through the same.
It's wolf common, alright? So
It's still deep and raspy. Got
It's
it.
still
deep,
deep,
raspy, and growly.
Got it.
But
It's like
yeah,
you guys.
this
Listen,
is like you
we
take
want
this one.
we want to talk. We want to make a deal, a pact, a treaty between pacts, I suppose.
Fine, I'll go first. I'd like to claim this land as my pax. I'd like you to leave. Your turn.
Okay. Our stipulations are as the following, and she'll lean over. No humans, right? They can't eat people. And two.
I can hear you. We love to eat people, but I won't, because there's enough meat in this valley.
All right, and megalosauruses, those big ass deer, elk, fucking moose things. Those are to be protected. Y'all fucking protect them. All right, they are not to be eaten. You keep them safe.
It
Like steps back twice, like double takes, and like looks to its like pack. Like, did you hear what this bitch just said?
They're in danger. If you eat them all, they ain't gonna
They are
fucking.
in danger of my teeth.
Well, then we gotta kill you. You either stop fucking eating them, or we gotta kill you. There's, as you said, a shit ton of things to eat. How about you let them make some fucking babies and repopulate, huh? I keep doing this hand, I'm sorry.
Oak is kind of in the background listening to this and just kind of face palming, but her hand is actually a bear paw. Not
We
just a-
want one per year.
Izzy gives like a nod of approval.
Fine.
At Willow, who's doing the negotiation.
And we will save the hunt for when my pack grows.
Springtime, got it. Wait, isn't that when they also make their babies?
Yeah.
She's a winter warg, so it might be fucking. Who knows?
I don't know. Is there anything else we need to add to that? No people.
Not killing people, and they can live here. That sounds about right.
Leave the Megasauruses alone.
Yeah. Good with me.
That's it.
He looks to her pack.
And if my pack oversteps,
It's dark time.
Ulrich's gonna step up and go
Can you
see.
go outside?
Yes, one.
Yeah,
Hold
go
on,
outside.
real quick.
Go outside. Do it.
Ulrich's gonna pull his sword out of his sheath and point at him and say, if any of your pack oversteps, if we hear one killing of any humans,
You
may
may
hunt
hunt
that
for my
species.
kid.
that year,
what do you say?
You may hunt 4 of her kin that year.
This is not a negotiation. If your pack oversteps, we will hunt all of you. We will kill you. That is not up for negotiation.
do you hold the same law over all of your people?
You are not our people. We're
No,
here to
but
protect our people.
we are. We're making a pact. Just
He looks to her. She looks to her pack.
So we'll negotiate if he kills people.
yeah, just don't fucking kill people. And stay in your territory, and we'll let it be known that this is your land. Just don't get crazy. That's the thing. I mean, grow, populate, but if y'all start fucking eating everything and there ain't no room for other creatures to populate, A, you're gonna starve. B, there's some other humans out here and they make this whole hunt thing and they're gonna set up a whole new hunt and come out and murder y'all and we can't do nothing about it.
My pact will not get much bigger. Any new males will seek their own, travel to a faraway hunting ground.
These terms are okay for me.
We should ask him about. I'll like tap Willow on the shoulder and be like, we should ask him about the people who we're looking for.
Right. Speaking of people in your new territory, have y'all seen any outside of this current group that's here, us and the people by the river? That is, you know, they'd be different. They came from the north. They smelled like magic they shouldn't be fucking with.
I know of the people that you speak. Went up the creek, returned 2 days later. Reeked of foul magic.
And then where did they go?
Back on their boat.
To the north or the south?
Followed it downriver. Disembarked between here and your lodge that the hunters claim.
Excellent.
I think this went well.
I sent 2 of my pack to follow them. They have not returned.
Well, if we find them, we'll send them back to you. Because we're headed that way.
We do not wish to have these people here any more than you do.
Is it weird if we ask for a description on what they look like? Do we all just look like walking sandwiches to you?
They look delicious.
You are a much smaller sandwich than that of the king.
But I'm tastier. But that aside, do we all just look the same is what I'm getting at? If I asked you to describe these people.
You're looking at a creature a couple hundred feet away. You guys are kind of like yelling. Maybe you guys have close distance a little bit. But you guys have close distance.
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
She looks at you like, are you serious? Like, You know you're dealing with a very intelligent creature.
Yeah, well, intelligence doesn't mean we don't all look like snacks.
She can probably certainly tell the difference and describe what those that look like if she's seen them.
If you give us those descriptions, it would help us. And if they harmed your kin with this pact, we will ensure that justice is wrought out.
They worshipped the mother of monsters, and their leader was Oakkin, well-groomed, silken black hair, and wore a fur cloak. He wielded powerful magic. Could smell the stink of it from across the land.
What kind of a silken cloak?
A fur cloak. Silken, long black hair.
Silken black hair and more fur cloak.
He traveled with many others.
Semi-spoiler, but not really. There's a whole investigation research thing here. I didn't plan this, but I have basically research going on in almost all 3 of my games right now. But anyways, the wolf here was a source of research, and through diplomacy, hard tracking, and all of that. Kale, you help me keep a note of this. I'm noting it myself. But you guys are now at 5 research points. The maximum that you can achieve on this research of this ritual that occurred is 50. And through researching different sites, this location is one. You can get that's how you get more research points. Double down, reinforce some of the info. Most of the stuff you guys already know, but I'm just kind of giving you guys a 5 little research point lead. You confirm that these monsters have been bursting into masses of colorful, strange vegetation that lead to a powerful monster emerging. And that these monsters don't seem to be driven to violence out of like wanting to eat, just out of sinister urge to cause pain. And you now suspect that there's some cult to the mother of monsters that might be behind it.
You already had brownie. Please put it up.
You just had a cosmic brownie.
Go put it up, please.
Don't crinkle your forehead at me.
Go put it away.
Hey, Oren, go put it away.
We told you
Because I said so.
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah, it should be nice to know more about these people and what they're trying to do
You
here.
need to open it. Please put it in the freezer. Because you cannot have
Calls
it.
out.
So we have an accord.
Yes, we will speak. Oh, that's not it. That's the wrong character. Yeah. We have an accord. We'll speak to the Inbath travelers, hunters, things, and let them know that y'all are on the up and up. As long as y'all stay on the up and up. What?
She does a howl out, and she turns and leaves and heads into this wood. As she howls, what you suspect is her entire pack actually comes out of this tree line right here. Crosses the river and 7, 8 large wargs across the river that were probably about 150 feet from your position there into the tree line, laying low, stealthing. The whole pack crosses the river and they disappear into these trees.
Well, I feel better about how we resolved that.
Me too. I was secretly holding my breath and scared shitless that we were going to try to fight that thing. I didn't want to fight something so majestic and so incredibly beautiful that was clearly not aggressive with us, so...
He sounded pretty aggressive.
Whoa. Let's flash back to the last fucking encounter, alright? Like, super fucking aggressive until it realized we could murder it.
It's all good. It's all gravy until.
And now it's like, how can we stop you trying to murder? What can I do?
It'd be nice to come here and visit it sometime. I mean, it is intelligent. Maybe we can strengthen these bonds of trust.
Why do you need to visit this crazy bastard? You have an owlbear now. Go pet the owlbear.
How many kings have we made so far? So we have made 1 king so far. So Nudimancer's on our channel. He's joined us last Friday for Season of Ghost. For those just joining us, I'm going to do a quick refresh, if that's okay with everybody, of everyone's characters.
Yeah, break it down. I'm assuming the party's heading back to the barge at this point.
Yeah, or do we want to walk the tree line to see if we can find the people that are doing all this? Or where they came from, or whatever hold up they were using.
Did he give us any direction on where they were spotted?
You know what they came in at. They came in here. They traveled west all the way to the waterfall. They did a ritual. You now have a visual description of their leader, and that they worshipped. He overheard enough, or she overheard enough, that they seemed to call the mother of monsters, or the. You guys may or may not who that is, but they returned to the boat and then went downriver. They took, and then they said he sent 2 of her kin to follow them downriver, and they never returned. They know that they disembarked basically a day, basically halfway between here and the lodge. Disembarked and head south from the river. Which I'll put you guys on the Stolen Lens map super fast. Sorry.
1 second. You're okay.
Willow,
I'm just not trying to.
1 second.
Yep, I'm just not trying to interrupt.
So you guys are actually here at the hunting grounds now. 1 hex away is the lodge. So halfway between here and the lodge, it looks like they disembarked somewhere around here and went south. So these hexes are 12, 15 miles, so 4 or 5 miles west downriver back towards the lodge. That's where the wolf described that they disembarked. Not that you guys were looking out for it, but when you guys came the other direction, you didn't see any other boats or rafts or anything like that. But there's many explanations for that. Put you guys back in running grounds. I'm going to AFK and let Willow do her thing.
Alright, so real quick to catch up those that are just joining us for the first time. This is session 58 of Kingmaker. And so to give you a quick rundown, our kingdom is made up of 5 like PC rulers. We do have some NPC help on the side. King Aldrich Meseros is our king. Oh, nope, that's not it. Hold on. Okay. And then above him, if I'm going in order of the list, we have Dizzy Moss Whisperer. He is our healing druid. He felt, and there's his information. And then we have, so I guess I could pop open pictures real quick. So this is older images we have from when we first started. And then going down the list, Maya, who plays Lena in our Friday game. Maya is the newest member of the kingdom. Morty, he's not technically part of the council, but shh, nobody else knows that. For us, he is. Morty is Dizzy's like right-hand man, his companion, but he basically is the heart of the entire group. He's a badass. Then we have Oak. Oak is everybody's problem. Friend or foe.
Wow.
You know it's true.
I cast fireball.
And then this is my character, Willow. AKA Team Mom, at her not even 3-foot self. So I didn't give much details, but I did make sure to share the information, the commands in Discord. Mother of Monsters, a god. Yes.
Oh, you don't know that? Give me some religion.
I rolled first.
Oh, you did? Yes. Actually, very easy roll. Mother of Monsters is a descriptive for Lamash too. A very well-known, very powerful deity, known for possibly creating the Knoll race.
I do know her.
Mother of Monsters.
We learned about her a little bit when we went to Candlemere Isle.
Not her. Not at Candlemere.
It was somewhere. There was some terrifying information about her.
Yeah, she's
I
not.
don't doubt that you learned about her, but not at Candlemere. Candlemere, you guys felt the presence as you guys got close to the tower, and it was otherworldly, like something was looking at you from between the stars.
Yeah.
And you guys critically failed your fear saves, and Dizzy noped the fuck out, and I think the whole group followed.
I think we all moved the fuck out.
Yeah,
It took one person to say maybe, and we're like, yeah.
I didn't run first. Noon approaches. Campsites are packed up, and talk of leaving within 20-30 minutes is being had. Is the group going back to the lodge?
I mean, sounds appropriate unless you want to investigate the orcs. I'm not so sure how much we'll actually find looking from the boat as we go downriver.
No, I think we could pick up the track though from the lodge.
Makes sense to me.
Alright. hunting grounds are packed up. The hunt is called a success. At noon, right as the sun reaches the highest point, Jamal's kind of just there looking at it. And it is officially at an end. I am very curious, Lords of Brackenhold, did you make any new discoveries today? And tell me as we paddle. Actually, I'm wrong. Unlike before, this will be a leisurely journey. The river will do the work for us. And you guys know that this river flows out of the Tors of Levanines from the east, west, right into the Tuskwater Lake, which is where your kingdom sits on.
I guess that's me. So we dealt with the ward, the White Wolf. All's good.
This is great news. I am curious, what is it, the fate that you decided for this wolf? I'm curious too.
Well, you had a huge impact on it, Jamal, and you're right. You know, every area needs a predator, and one that could communicate and come to an understanding seemed like the right one. So we talked, you know, and came to terms. Her and her pack's gonna live here, but it was decided and agreed upon on both pack sides. The humans are off the menu, as well as the Megalosauruses. We made sure that was super important. But as it is a big, juicy piece of meat, we had to come to a commonality, an agreement. So they're allowed one a year after they have their offspring.
Oh, that is very sustainable. I can understand that bargain.
So we won't hunt them and they won't hunt us.
You guys float lazily down the river, having discussions, kind of like repeating some tales. The Aldori sisters are still here. They've been kind of lazed up on the barge since their fight with the Hydra. There's no rebellion on their end, but they kind of retell how you guys came in and, you know, kind of like saved the day. And sorry, Dizzy, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know we're headed back to the lodge, but I would keep an eye out on the way back for like the place where the warg told us that they might have like docked and ran onto shore, to see if there are any signs of that, just as we're floating by. But
did you give me either a perception or a survival check, as you're kind of vigilant and kind of counting the hours, watching the sun? The river's a couple hundred feet wide. Oh man. You act 100%. About 4 hours exactly after leaving where you guys are, on the south side of the river, you can see where something was like pulled ashore, possibly a small boat or something. And you can see like the terrain is all kind of like not like partially disturbed and tore up, like work was done there. You spy as you go, 100 feet further behind a large like little bunch of shrubbery. You can see what looks like the remains of a campsite or something like that, or some sort of fire took place. But it's too big, and upon not closer inspection, but you do a little, double take, and it looks like a small vessel was pulled ashore here, disassembled, and a lot of it was burned. You see charred bits of timber that look more like a plank rather than like firewood. Again, you're on a slow moving raft about 100 feet away.
Yeah, this looks like old, probably like week 2 weeks ago, not like fresh fire, right?
No, not fresh. Within the last couple weeks to month.
Yeah. Okay. I'll point it out to the group and say, I guess this hasn't really come up, but I assume one of us has like a map with us, like a general map. Like we should mark it on our map, assuming one of us has a map. But
with Willow in her notes, I'm gonna assume it's her.
Yeah. We should come back here if we're gonna look for these people.
Manually make water for me.
In the time it took us to walk back from the lodge to here, we probably could have just walked from
I'm not on the main
back
map,
home.
so I don't know where I'm making the note at.
I'm put you guys in Stonelands.
Or if they would be so kind as to just drop us off.
I mean, we could hop out.
It's noon, and it's only about 4 hours past since you guys have left. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you are more than halfway. My time's a little wrong. I'm gonna say about 2 hours after you left the hunting grounds. It only takes about 4 hours to go by boat from this one hex to another. Set up your whole day's worth of travel. So about 2 hours after you're leaving is when you see that. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 4, you guys would be making it back to the Hunter's Lodge.
Well, we could always, go to the lounge and do the little ceremony. Let little Tim will have his day in the sun, so to speak, and then head out in the morning to follow those tracks.
Yeah, they're not fresh at all, so I don't think the extra couple hours is gonna make or break our tracking them.
No, and the more sunlight we have to get back started, I think the better.
Well, several hours before sunset, you guys can see up on a nice hill near the river. Some people moving around, tending to the grounds, but you see the structure of Hunter's Lodge up ahead. Good, plop you guys on here. We are down an Embath Traveler.
Which one? I don't have them.
Three sisters and me, your 3 guards. They're gonna go ahead and dance. Yep. And everyone's invited inside to kind of have a nice little dinner and feast tonight in celebration of a hunt. Jamel would like to properly congratulate you guys and give you your spoils of victory. And you guys get there, and Tim pulls over the big basket of fish and excitedly runs in towards the kitchen and starts doing a bunch of preparation. And servants here that are been here, there's about half a dozen of them, assist with unloading any of your gear, the severed heads. Jamel does make it known. These heads are incredibly glorious and definitely make you the clear winners of the hunt, but I do not need the heads for the lodge. Maybe one. But please take your pick and mount them what you'd like on your kingdom. I'm sure your people will appreciate great signs of victory.
Suppose we could have cut off 2 heads of some of the things.
Yeah, the one had a few extra heads to pass around.
Do you have any last suggestions on what we should call this blasted lodge? Some of my companions have suggested a change something more applicable to our fallen companion and the foe that killed him. The Bloomin' Wyvern. And we mount its head outside.
No, I was supposed to call it that blasted lodge.
That blasted lodge. Oh. That is not bad. I like it. Uh, 30 minutes go by. Smells of the kitchen start emanating out into the sitting area. Timmel's a madman in there in the kitchen. Willow, you're there helping him out.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. She's been cooking while they're on the road. She's been packing lunches. She is going to let this guy do his thing unadulterated. Because she's put her hand in his soup already once. And she's going to let him, just do his thing.
And within 30, 40 minutes of returning, you guys are served. No, I'd say an hour. A full hour goes by. But plates of fish that was freshly caught just yesterday. Been properly, filleted perfectly. White fillets. There's roasted red potatoes and a series of what looks like carrots, basically. Green stalks are still on them and been kind of crisped in an open fire and roasted, and he excitedly brings out plates. And I think this might be my last time doing this, because Jamel said I'm going to get my bow tonight. Then you guys see any other influence going on? Everyone's kind of inside here, hanging out, vibing.
Just trying to have a good time. Just casual stuff. Enjoying the company, enjoying the food.
Well, as we all know,
there is a very clear winner to
yesterday's hunt.
I would like a round of applause and congratulations. Congratulations to the founders of Brackenhood. And he presents basically your chest of winnings here on the table, puts it in front of you here. Inside what was discussed, there's a rune of returning, a wand of heal, level 3, and 180 gold pieces.
No way.
Not too bad.
180
We would
gold.
put that rune of returning up Morty's butt when he have returned successfully from the creature that ate him.
Sorry, I'm trying to mute myself when he talks.
Okay, you inside or outside?
I'm inside.
Sometime during dinner, Timmel comes and sits down across from you. Of everything I've read about all the founders of Brackenhold, I think you're my favorite. Can you really turn into giant creatures? Like this. And he shows you a sketch of what looks like a Stegosaurus plus Tyrannosaurus Rex looking thing.
Not exactly like that. I'm not sure what even is that, but close.
I'm not sure what it is either, but I've heard stories from other people. Looks kind of around him a little bit, and that you can turn into these fantastical creatures. You're my favorite. You're definitely my favorite.
Listen.
Will you sign my book in my drawing?
No, wait, come here. And I go outside.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna show you. Come on.
All right, he goes with you.
Turns into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and eats him.
Doesn't eat them, but
Nom 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 nom.
Posho turned into a T-Rex. Big flex on this kid.
Oh, I don't know what I plugged in. I figured you may have checked it out. Sorry, streamers. Didn't know extra microphone was plugged in. He is blown away. And he's like, just screams for a minute like a little girl. And he's like, that's terrifying, but awesome. Can you teach me how to do that?
I bend down and go to sniff him and do like the Jurassic Park thing where I snort and snot all over him.
He like fearlessly reaches into your mouth and does like a wiggle attempt on like the biggest teeth. Oh, they're so real. That's awesome. But for real, can you teach me how to do that? You're tiny again. You're normal.
No, I can't teach you how to do that. You taste terrible. Wash your fucking hands. Oh,
It's in cooking. It's seasoning. Lots of garlic and onion. Anyway, you go inside and camaraderie ensues. Any other social activities going on here?
And
I'll be hanging
nothing
out with like the
specific.
sisters. Yeah, just be hanging out, relaxing.
There's a
Having
little
some,
aura
beers.
of yeah, a little aura of depression over there. They're being a little emo, the two of them, and they're kind of like chastising each other about how each one of them could have been better in combat and how why didn't either one of them think to talk to Magar about getting fiery runes like they seen Willow. Like, how did Willow know to have fiery, flaming weapons against the Hydra? Like, they're very critical of each other. They're very educated, very smart women, very tactical, and they came in very warrior-minded, thinking that they could like physically overpower the challenges if they were hunting normal creatures, you know. A few doses of alchemist fire is not enough to fight a fucking super hydra. So they're feeling defeat.
I will give them both a beer. Say something along the lines of like, listen, you can't, as much as I like to, you can't overpower everything all the time. Sometimes this is why it pays to be part of a team. You know, take Dizzy for instance. You know, look over past the sister and look at Dizzy and say, Dizzy knows everything about every creature in this forest. He knows how to defeat most of them and how to keep us safe from them. But I, on the other hand, carry a big sword. If I just ran in there, I don't know what I'm doing. I might try and cut its head off, but I'll likely die. So sometimes being part of a team is a good thing, and you guys can't beat yourself up. You guys fight better than almost anybody I've ever seen. So.
It's very kind words, my lord. She turns and looks at, this is Jelaya speaking, kind of turns and looks to you, Dizzy, and kind of like deftly like smacks under the table, getting like half your ass at the same time. It kind of like lifts you up out of your seat a little bit. That is fucking awesome that you know what all these creatures are. I knew there was something strange about you, little gnome. You're a badass, aren't you? You can tell like several beers are kind of like starting to kick in, and she points, and as you guys are having a little social time, you guys hear a sudden howl interrupts the proceeding. Oak, right next to you, Timmel suddenly doubles over in pain. He starts clutching at his stomach. He tears open his shirt, and you see it reveals like protrusions moving underneath his skin. You suddenly see like his ribs break and separate unevenly. It is like something inside is forcing them apart. He looks at you in a moment, like cleared, wide-eyed fear. He screams, and as he screams, he explodes into a mass of coiling plants, vines, vibrant wildflowers. From the midst of this sudden burst of verdant material crawls a hissing, 8-legged creature, a exceptionally wild-looking basilisk.
Are you talking about this dude to the south of me?
No, right in front of you, Timmel, that you were just having a conversation with.
The child, and I punched Obi for everybody already.
Okay, thank you.
That's it.
Oh.
At least he hadn't got his bow yet. Is that the same guy?
He also hasn't
yeah,
lost his
yeah,
virginity,
bow.
this poor
Bow.
child. Jesus, fuck his bow.
Needless to say, everybody roll initiative as this freshly bloomed basilisk creature. And Willow and Dizzy, you have fought a few of these creatures before. This thing looks bigger, primal, hungrier than any of the specimens that you've seen. The music here, the soundtrack that I didn't make, is called Timmel's Doom, okay?
That I did not make.
I read it.
I should not get any hate mail at all from the chat or from anyone about.
Book says try to roleplay Timmel up and make him likable.
I love you so much, Chestburster. He's a basilisk now. You did. He was growing on me. I was like, oh, maybe I'll visit him later, see how his bow's doing.
Aldrich, you hear a scream. You don't even hesitate. The sword just flashes into your arms and hands. You're ready. You stand. Right in front of Oak, this Timmel. He was growing on you maybe a little bit, but you don't ever trust anything. And as he explodes in this verdant material and wildflowers and he doesn't transform. There's an explosion of magic in verdant, like I said, material. And the basilisk more so appears, and Timmel disappears. Versus, you don't see him physically change into this.
Do I see like Timmel died because it exploded into pieces?
Yes.
Because they're the remains of. Okay.
For the most part, yes.
This look like magic that was cast from somewhere on him into them?
You're not sure. In this moment, you're not sure. But Aldrich, you are first.
It's fair. It's fair.
I did use my free demoralize on initiative roll, and I think it was successful.
Oh, yeah, successful. Didn't put fighting on him? No, it didn't.
Oh, there we go. So, as the creature materializes, Aldrich will stand up, like you said, sword out, and be like a crack of thunder and like lightning sparking off of his blade of the fallen summit. That's how you will intimidate this creature.
You start your turn and crack your thunder, and you look at it, and you do strike a bit of fear in it, but you see this emerald light flare into its eyes. And as you start your turn within 30 feet of it, I need a fortitude saving throw. Put it in chat. That's a pretty good roll. All right, you're good. For a moment, you start to feel like your limbs stiffen, like severe arthritis kicking in for about a second, but then your rage and battle prowess kind of just shake it away. You got 2 more actions, my dude.
I have 3 actions. A rage.
Oh, when you roll initiative, you're right.
Yes.
Excellent fucking skill. Rage leaping over the tables, crashing down in front of Jamel. Oh, I gotta roll for other people here.
Yep, we're gonna roll.
That's right. You guys have him fucking surrounded a little bit. Oh man, nat 20.
Relax.
Anyone else notice that nat 20 said no?
Push Jamel to
Let
the
me
side.
see if I can help Timmel out.
Not hesitating to cut Timmel down in this moment. A severe wound opens up the entire right side of the basilisk, and it's a good start. Good fucking start. Jesus. Right here.
That'll do.
It will be Anamede's turn, actually.
Willow's all over here trying to come talk to Animede when that shit goes down.
Who's yelling out there? What's the chaos all about?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oak just went outside, I think, to be a dinosaur and shit, so maybe she ate somebody.
She snaps her fingers a few times and just basically spends her turn and actions to have her men also roll initiative and get involved in the fight. Willow, you're up.
Oak, are you over here eating people again?
No.
First action and move, Willow will hop up on the table because she's short as fuck. Oh god. Don't look it in the eyes!
Oh, it's just extreme because all the NPCs in the combat.
And then she'll throw her.
Don't forget to fix the XP for that. Or
No,
we're gonna
you
get so much XP.
you don't want your 150 right now? I'll remove them.
Returning.
I'm not expecting this guy to last. He's creature 10.
That's my turn.
That guy's dismantle him pretty quick. He does hit hard though. And Oak, Timmel, who just pronounced you his favorite not that long ago, is gone, and now you see nothing but this terrifying basilisk. He's going to use his first 2 actions to petrify and gaze you. I need a fortitude save.
I did tell everyone not to look it in the eyes.
Ooh,
The oof.
7. Well, DC is 20. Is 28. With a failure, you are slowed 1, and you can actually look at your skin as you start to see a thin layer of granite start to form over it. And your bones start to feel stiff and like that. You feel rigid. Its next action, it bites you. Old Timmel bites. Oh, those are low d12s. 17 points of damage, Oak. Now that's its turn. Dizzy, you're up.
I will just send down a pedal storm. Oh, it's a 15-foot burst is a larger burst than I was expecting. Maybe I won't do that.
That's great. I haven't had that problem in a while.
I'll aim it out the door. Like a...
Damn!
Maybe I can't do that because of the line of sight.
Oh, the door is open.
Okay, then yeah. I guess I can.
Someone left the door open.
Yeah, I'll hop over the tables and come this way, and I'll put this.
Keep hitting W. No, there's no attack of opportunity, Oak. I'm not moving. I keep hitting W on accident. I'm not like fucking strafing.
Oh, damn.
He dodges the spell. Pedal Storm, need a reflex save. You Pedal Storm me?
Okay, consider yourself Pedal Storm.
The creature enters the storm or starts its turn. The storm is sliced by Rager. Oh, man. Per
persists.
round.
Oh my
Can only
God.
take once per round. And persisting. 1 minute. It's cooking. Yeah.
Can you put that out? Is there any way to show that permanently graphicked?
Yeah, he can create a... Yeah.
A thing? Yes. Leave it there. That's gonna be a...
I meant to place one, but it must have not saved. Yes, that's where it is.
Hunters! On me! Fire at this creature! Bring it down! We will find Timo later.
Yeah, I don't think you will, but it's fine.
And he will... Volley. Oh, come too close with a longbow. That's what it is. That would have been a crit, folks. That sucks. His bow has the cunning rune. I think it lets him make a recall of knowledge after he hits a creature. He kind of just relays some information that you guys already know about Basilisk. Information. And he will shoot again. -5. That's his turn. Her guardsman will move up, load his crossbow, and then fire it. Oh shit. Oh shit. What?
I'm gonna screenshot
Oh,
this.
cunning?
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this just so I can put it in our Discord.
Oh, he's a hunter. He wants to know about what he's fighting. I guess that makes sense. Oak, you are up. I think it's a low-level rune too.
Well,
Level 5.
Oak's gonna take up some space.
Listen, he
There
tasted
was a
like
table
fucking
there.
garbage beforehand.
Oh shit! I keep hitting W.
You moved. I seen it.
We've been playing a game, which I've not rebound my keys on, which is like a tactical grid-based game, and it's WASD still. I just haven't rebound it, and I've been doing that all day today.
Oof.
Playing Paul in Kansas. It's called Stolen Realms, by the way. Really enjoying it. Tufts.
I saw you guys were playing that. It looks really fun. I'm trying to get my
The
friends to
graphics
play
aren't
it.
great, but we're playing on the hardest difficulty, and we're fucking loving it because it's very puzzly.
Where
We
we're
didn't- we didn't
discussing our
start on
next
the hardest
characters.
Puzzly being like beating the combat, and no one dying is the puzzle.
Yeah. It looks like it has a lot of ARPG type like gearing and stuff like that. So
It's fully voiced narration too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, the main story is. Yep. Oak, you transform into a Tyrannosaurus motherfucking Rex. Latch onto this thing by the back of the neck and shake it vigorously and slam it into the wall near the door there. Transform and then bite. That's a whole scene, right? Yep. Or a whole. Maya, you're up. It's up to 6 players.
Was a table.
We could totally take our group right now and just do it.
The door being open and him bursting into a monster, Maya is mildly concerned that someone did this to him. She's probably wrong.
There's many people here.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel like... I mean, there are subtle spells where it would be difficult to tell if someone casts a spell from inside this room.
Sure has nothing to do with the parasites that were bursting out of the creatures in the hunting grounds.
Yeah, well, that was all animals. The fact that it just hit a person.
And this was... He fought the wild
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting people around. She is going to step behind and go through the doorway.
Okay.
On the other side of that, she's specifically looking to see if there's anyone outside in this area.
Is warp step a teleport effect or just make you really fast?
It's when you use it as a psychic and you amp it, it's a teleport effect. You choose to teleport into a space within your line of sight.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. I'll say you go right through all those blade leafies of death.
Yeah, that would have been fun to walk through. Assuming there's nobody out here. She does spend...
No, there's nobody out there.
Spend some... quick look around. She will...
Get his vengeance.
Try and blind it?
Oh, nice spell. Reflex saving throw. Ugh. You'd be dazzled for the combat.
Maya doing an incantation casts a spell that causes a blast of light in front of the creature. That takes up the rest of her turn.
This guard moves into position, but actually doesn't take any offensive action. You can see he's basically like raising his cloak in like a cover like position for Anna. This guy though comes out and will totally pop a shot and miss. Aldrich, you're up.
Aldrich is slicing. I'm going to use Vicious Swing. It's 2 actions.
Oh, I messed up a little bit. Doesn't matter. This creature's out. Aldrich. Once again, this thing gives you the God, what's the eyeball glance? Babe, tell me.
Gaze.
He gives you the smolder. I need a fortitude saving throw from you.
Gives you the Eric Zoolander.
Oh. That would make you slowed here after your first attack. But doesn't apply until the start of your turn. So next round, you will only have 2 actions.
Okay.
This thing is not looking good. It went from looking exceptionally feral and powerful to chopped, burned, bitten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex, sliced up, burning dagger that appeared in it, or fork, arrow sticking out of it. I didn't even roll for the sisters, actually.
Fork didn't do nothing. It was a regular fork.
They're actually deep into their cups, and as you guys leap into combat, they have full fucking flagons, and they're like, "You fucking have this."
Why even bother, guys? Why even bother?
Why are we even here, sister? Brings us to Anna Mead. Way to ruin fucking dinner. Whatever your name was.
Oh, like it's his fault.
He goes back and sits down at her table. Willow. You're in a fucking another room. There's 2 Willows. If you were me, then I'd be you, and I'd use your body to get to the top. You can't stop me no matter who you are. She's on 29, so let me reroll for her. How did she even find that person to roll on? Played 10 or 11? 10, right?
It's normally 10,
30?
and then
10.
a little longer if it...
Shit. Alright, quite fast.
For those of you that are not in our stream channel, Nudomancer has just been hitting me with the
Willow, it is your turn.
the dad jokes left and right.
Orange, go play.
Um,
Get on out of here. Go play. Go get Jace. Go pull his leg hair.
so Willow is going to do acrobatics. I'll roll it too if you want. I'm gonna like leap from table to table.
Throw him away.
Leap on the top of Oak's
Oak,
head.
you may make an attack of opportunity against Willow if you wish.
Yum.
And then slide down, doing like a strike.
You like tail flip her up into the air, Oak, and give her some altitude. And... Love it. Give me an attack roll.
Actions.
Oh man, this thing's done for.
Why? Because I'm in range.
Leaping up into the air off the flick of a tail, the Tyrannosaurus Rex descending down with your flaming filter's fork right through the brain. The basilisk with all 13 hit points left.
Wait! You know what? I don't care, because I'm flavoring this. Wait! No! You ruined it.
Go ahead. Do it. I didn't.
So, first story, yes. She comes down. She's going to go left side, or her right side's with her flaming fork. She's going to twirl in her left hand. She's going to come in with her thundering fork. And she knows that the eyes are scary. They've faced them. She knows that they're not good. And she was going to try to fucking put their eyes out, boo. I missed. I heard it. But whatever, I killed it.
Nice.
It's already dead, so I don't do damage. But it goes in there.
Alright, remove from combat. Oh shit, he's still 64 XP. That's not bad.
How much XP for Tim?
64.
That was a joke.
I know.
How is this even possible?
Jamel kind of like lunges forward. Timo! Where are you?
This creature, it thrived inside of him.
Timur was fine. He has been with me the last several weeks. What do you mean this creature thrived inside him?
Did he not come on the hunt? No?
He did come on the hunt, but he barely left the barge.
Yeah, just to recall what happened too, there was other things that had these weird issues. We never saw anything burst out of him though. Did he eat anything when we were out there on the hunt?
He had some fruits that we brought with us. He had fish he caught the first night. We have all eaten some of the food that we pulled from the valley. It's all been inspected. Nothing strange about anything that we have found. No one's eating any of the creatures that you guys harvested. Like, no one's eating fucking giant flytrap or Kruth or, you know.
There was some despoiled fruit that we saw while we were journeying. I'm not sure he would have eaten it. It looked at
Timur did pass through the valley on his way to the lodge when I first sent for him. As I said before, he is the one that brought us word of what dangers could potentially even be happening here. If not for even Timur, we would have never even had a hunt to begin with.
My first
I
instinct.
would like to make a vow right now to you, my lord, Aldrich Meseros. I wish that me and the Embath travelers, we will seek out whatever happened to Timur. We will track whoever you need us to track. And for now, this place does not need a name because it is not safe for travelers. We are but miles away. Any traveler from east or west, one day away, could end up here at the lodge. And you now fear what we have eaten. Could this thing be in all of us now?
No. If I'm being honest, when you told me, or I heard that he was through there first, I was a little suspicious. But he could have been infected by those humans we told you about that were, or people, thanks, orc and followers, to hush him up. Or there were some weird fucking plants like northish. Maybe he ate some of those because, you know, kids are like, cool, fruit.
Kids are
we
like,
found
what?
bears in similar condition. It looked like they had eaten some sort of fruit that had been tainted, corrupted. We couldn't see, of course, what came out of them, but they did look similar to this in nature, where they were dead and ripped out from the inside.
The travelers
Assuming it's the
head
fruit.
to will look to head to Brackenhold in the coming days. I would devote me, myself and my hunters, to looking out for dangers and creatures that could be related to this. I owe Timur at least that. And I would hope that you and your groups would do the same. He looks to Anamede, the Outdoory sisters, and then your group also. So the Hunter's Lodge has become now your second research site. By investigating Timmel's remains, the body of the slain basilisk, the vegetation and blooms that are all nearby and scattered on the wall. You guys have the hunting grounds, which is where you just left. There's several strange corpses. Like, you guys helped the hunters, but so to do a research, a character has to spend a day investigating a thing. So you guys would have to, if you guys all wanted to stay here and investigate the lodge, you have to basically spend a day of downtime activity doing the research there. If you want to research the hunting grounds, go back to where the wyvern was slain, the hydra, the bear corpse that was all exploded, the megalosaurus corpse. You could do that, but you really need to go back and or the taint or the algae in the name in that creek, you know. You'd have to go back and, like, knowing what you're looking for now, any type of clue, anything whatsoever, you'd have to actually go back and spend a downtime activity in those locations to do so. There's different skill set checks depending on what you're investigating. And you're looking to build research points, RP. A success is 1, a fail is 0. You can't lose them with critical fails. But time passes. It's a downtime. It's a day of time, basically, to do this. Or you have your own leads or information that you guys already have that you are free to investigate.
I mean, my lord, it would be a great help, though, if they went and looked deeper into the stuff we found out at the hunting grounds and maybe reported back.
Well, why don't we just simulate here tonight with Timmel's death, the basilisk body is here right now. Timmel's, hold on, let me re-speak. Timmel's disappearance.
Fucking murder via DM, you mean?
I read right out of the fucking book. Anyways, those that want, since you guys, it's nighttime, you guys are going to be spending the evening here anyway. I'll allow a downtime activity to be made this night. You guys can do it with medicine, nature, or perception. The checks are harder in the order I listed them. Ugh.
Joey just stepped away.
Nature, perception. Yeah, we didn't ever take our break.
We did not.
Want to do that right now?
Sure.
Take a little fiver?
We'll take a little fiver.
I know we only got, maybe we'll play at 10:30. Let's try to push 10:30 tonight.
Alright, so I'm going to switch this to our be back soon. We will be back, guys. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to hit us up on the channel. I may not get to you immediately. I will try to. But we are so grateful you are here and here for our story. We will be back in like 5-ish minutes as we step away to refresh our drinks, maybe grab a snack, hit the bathroom. Please do the same in that time if you need to. I missed it, by the way, but ICPI Mercer, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I'm like 14 minutes late. I did not see that, so thank you so much. We are back.
And at both sites, we have those 3 choices to roll from.
No. Hold on. Just close the wrong thing.
So here,
The lodge is medicine, nature, perception. The grounds is hunting grounds is hunting lore, nature, survival.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to the city. I'm just kidding. Or I can roll things that have to do
you can
with
go
me.
join the sisters and just drink away your problems.
So tonight, you guys have access to a research site. Anyone that is wanting to can investigate or research the Hunter's Lodge, Timbal's remains, the body of the basilisk that bloomed from his body.
So it was medicine, nature, perception,
Medicine, nature, and perception.
but it gets harder in that order.
Yes.
I'll try to assist.
So Dizzy almost with a critical success right out the get. Oh shit! I gotta track this. Oh my god! All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Better reroll with hero point.
Wait, I think that's a success.
Was it? That's better.
23.
Oh no, it was failed by 1.
Nailed it.
4.
I just assumed it would be a 25, and I was like 23. I would have missed it.
4.
I'll re-roll with hero point.
4, so you guys have 9.
Nailed it.
That will do it. Exactly 10 now. Exactly 10 research points. The 5 for free, and then a success with Dizzy, a critical success with Aldrich. That's 3. Success with Willow for 4. Oak failed, and then Maya for 5.
Interesting.
10 research points.
Interesting you didn't use nature, Oak. It probably would have been a success, my dear. And you have a better bonus.
Perception was the hardest one. Anyways, the source of the affliction seems to be a sinister curse associated with conjuration magic. The victims don't transform into these creatures. It's more like their bodies themselves are transformed into some sort of strange portal through which that creature is created. There's a terrifying discovery here. I mean, obviously, Timmel was afflicted, but you guys have no doubt it seems that any living creature could be subject to this curse. But the method of its spread is still unknown. You guys have some rumors about these orc or a leader, a cult or something like that is now, it's widespread talk within the lodge here that the evidence that you guys have found, it must be those individuals.
It's very much Lamash too.
And
the type of shenanigans.
Yep, and discussion is all about talking about how these cultists must be trying to return the stolen lands to the rule of the monsters.
I was trying to say that in character, by the way.
There is a maximum amount of research points that you guys can get from any location, and you guys just hit 5 points on the lodge, which is its maximum.
I think we should probably try and backtrack up the river and see if we can figure out what the orcs were really up to. As this kind of curse is very typical of Lamashtu, the mother of monsters.
I will post this also for transparency. This is the other research site that you guys have, Hunting Grounds.
I'm okay with that, 100%. But if we're gonna do this, do you think maybe the sisters would be up for it? But we need to send someone back to Stag's Crossing and warn them, let them know what's going on, and
I plan to head to your capital very soon. Tomorrow morning, in fact, I will take the remaining of our travelers.
okay, we need to let them know what's going on. We got people that can help out and be prepared if they know what's happening, and I don't know how long we're gonna be, but I'd like our people to be as up to date as we can make them.
I will do this. Who should I speak to?
Seek out Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Does she hold a certain position?
She's our counselor. She speaks to the people on behalf of my lord here. If she's unavailable, which I doubt she will be, you can seek out Valerie. She is the general.
Lindsay or Valerie? I will remember these names, and we will head out in the morning.
And they were never heard from again.
All right.
I mean, you rolled some dice. It was all
Private.
Yeah.
Private flat check.
Is it a flat check to know if he remembers these names?
No. Nothing about your
Flat
conversation.
check to see if he makes it all the way to the town or not.
See if his chest bursts
Well,
at this moment.
Where does your group, night passes, you guys long rest again. Morning comes. Jamel and his Embeth travelers head out. Anna Mead heads out. The Aldori sisters.
God, I was gonna totally get that final point in on Animede too. Fucking.
No.
Timmel had to
Maya
ruin
got it.
that. Okay.
No, Maya got it.
All
During
right.
Toga obsession. Jelaya comes to you and declines invitation to join the investigations at this point. I must get back to Von Hold. I must report what has happened here. I'm sure you understand the significance of people transforming into monsters. I must inform Mega that we have to make our own settlement safe.
Absolutely.
There's waters flow out of the Tors of Levanines. That's just on the other side. Our settlement is just but 15 miles from there.
I'd say to restock it, but you'd be backtracking.
I will head north, and I will take the pass that you took when you left Von Hold. And I will let Magon know of what we have found here, and I'm sure he will send aid.
Safe travels.
And they make sure to, Aldrich, they both kind of approach you and give a little warrior's handshake. And
Not saying Willow eavesdropped, but she is gonna I don't remember which sister it was that said something noting specifically Willow, but she's gonna gesture for her to lower down, and she's gonna be like, listen, FYI, I did not put fire on these forks because I knew that they would work against the wyverns. I put fire on these forks because I almost got fucking eaten by a troll.
as they pass by you, Aldrich, Adina leans into your ear, and as you're shaking her hand, my lord, I'd like to remind you that I am very single. And Jelaya, as she gives you her handshake, and my lord, I would also like to inform you that me and my sister are not real sisters. And I am also single.
I growl. Oak growls at both of them.
Noted.
They both give you a gracious little bow and smile, and kind of like you hear like a little giggle come from you. They like walk past you and kind of they're out of the room. Sorry, the direction's wrong, but very, very flirtatious of them for sure, to say the least. And they leave, and it looks like they head north, just as they said, towards Varnhold. The hunters leave just the same, and looks like they're heading west down river, which would take them closer to your capital. Anna is last to leave from the lounge, beside your group here, and I was really hoping the barge would keep going to Tuskwater, to the other side, but I guess I have no choice. Boys, you ready to go?
Safe travels, Anna.
Indeed. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Hope nothing bursts out of your chest.
She looks down and adjusts her bra or whatever a little bit, and only what's supposed to be bursting in just the right amounts, I hope. She reaches into her backpack and pulls out a scroll, and you see her clutch to like an amulet or something. She pulls it out, and she's, after clutching the amulet for a moment, she then pulls out the scroll, begins to read it, and her and these three men, she draws a big circle on the ground here in the middle of the lodge, right where, like, not far from her table. Her and the three men disappear. Teleportation magic.
Did she teach you how to do that while you guys were getting your feet rubbed, Maya?
How do you know about that?
It's a spyglass.
Because the men complained about it the whole night. They can't. I hope that fucking wolf comes and eats this bitch.
That night. Oh.
They had their own spyglass looking at the other way. Damn. Wish I was getting my feet rubbed. Where is...
You noticed that she used a scroll as well, though, yes?
Where is what?
I said, where are you guys headed now that you guys are basically the last people here? The Traveler's Lodge is now quiet.
Get rid of your fucking explosion, by the way.
I'm trying to get rid of it. Yeah.
Again, I think we should explore that campsite.
Heading back up river to the east, where you guys Dizzy spotted the burned boat.
That makes sense to me.
I agree. I think we need to do some heavy investigation.
I wasn't suggesting, I was trying to understand.
Yeah, that's what Maya's trying to suggest to the group.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure
that was in character.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the plan when we were on the boat and we saw it. We're like, hey, coming back here tomorrow.
Yeah, I would have not minded just getting off the boat right there, but I understand the end of the hunt and all and the festivities. Chest was rather nice as well.
Yeah, I feel bad about poor Timmel.
Timmel disagrees.
I feel awful about poor Timmel and whatnot.
Not his best moment.
I don't know how to explain it. There was a moment where, like, he said something, and this little danger sense went off in me. But I just shook it off for pure nonsense.
I would have loved, out of character, I would have loved if Oak was trying to teach him how to transform and he just exploded.
Right there.
Oh my god.
Off table,
So-
no wonder he tasted like hot garbage.
Off table, I totally thought about that. About how she's gonna show him how to transform and like
She's like, oh, I can't teach you, and that was the end
then,
of it.
Yeah, and then it's gonna happen anyway. Like, not that he's gonna try to do it, but then like he looks at her as like, I did it, type of thing, or I don't know.
Close your eyes and envision the creature you want to turn into, and he's like,
She declined the teaching part. Yeah, just I was ready for it though.
Awesome, be harsh. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, there was no way.
But you guys backtrack a little bit, find a safe place, cross the river. You're on the south side of the river between these two hexes. Izzy, you spotted it originally. On the other side of the river, you once again lead the group back to that burned kind of like campsite. It was less of a campsite, more of like a cover-up. And sure enough, you see about a half a dozen footprints. An attempt was made to cover up and destroy a method of travel here. It's easily a month old. It's still very, very identifiable, though. And give me a survival check again. 25 was the number. You see the tracks split up ahead. You follow them for about a mile or so south. 3 of the prints go southeast. 3 sets of tracks go southeast. 3 sets of tracks go southwest. Basically, some of the tracks go into the... Oh, let me pop you guys onto this map.
They're like the same types of
tracks go here. Some of the tracks go here.
Both like human.
Yep.
Footprints.
All human prints, boots. They're old, but caked in mud, kind of dried. Luckily, the weather's been right where it's been a little rainy and then dry, and you see like muddy, caked boot footprints that. It looks like even some effort was taken to like conceal where they may have been like stopping for long periods, but you find enough tracks to follow them for a mile or two, and then they seem to just split.
Does one of them have more? Like, seem like more people, or
3 and 3?
3 and 3. Well, I don't know which way to go. What do you guys think?
Any of the
do both?
Do any of the tracks like stand out from any of the others? They all kind of look
Everyone is welcome to give me a survival roll or nature. I guess I can allow now that you guys are looking at maybe more fine details. Oak, you would.
I would what?
Damn.
A natural 20 is only a 22.
All right. There's a combined effort that goes into play here, and all these footprints are booted, humanoid size. There's no toes. These are traveled individuals. Between Oak and Maya here in this moment, the trail that goes southeast one amongst them, there's like a deeper like heel to toe ratio, and these are very fine boots. One set of these prints carries a set of boots that are not like the others. There's a heel that sits a little deeper into the caked mud. The shape of it is way more like formal. A very, very, very fine set of boots. Heads southeast with those 3 sets. That is the only other differentiating clue that you guys can pull from.
I think we should follow that one.
Technically, the nature or survival was 25. So, Maya, 22 success, critical success, natural 20 raised it, you know. So, you guys got the critical success info with the nat 20 there. That one set of boots are a lot nicer than the others. And you guys got a visual description pretty good from the wolf, indicating a very finely dressed gentleman. Orkkin, fur cloak, nice combed oily hair, or not oily, it was silken.
Silken black hair with a fur vest.
I'm talking, but I'm muted. Sorry.
Yeah, we could hear you a little low, but
these tracks split, and perhaps that individual went with the group to the southeast.
Yeah, I agree, Ultrich. I think we should follow those tracks. That individual with those weird footprints to the southeast.
Let's do it.
You guys head southeast. It was early in the morning when you set out, like early afternoon at this point. You guys see another river that flows east, from the east to the west, out of the Tors of Lebanese. Willow, you've been here.
I have.
Up ahead, there's like this. You see a series of hills out in the distance, and you crossed through these hills, a tiny valley that led up to a narrow river crossing. And you crossed this river with your sister. And you remember, like, some sights that you've seen in the area. Days before here, you've seen giants wandering the plains. You're pretty sure there's some type of settlement that you've seen or something like that way out in the distance that you and your sister kept your distance from, but there was like a wooden palisade and like a settlement out here somewhere. You came from the south through this area into the Stolen Lands when you fled from Mervon. And as 10 o'clock hits, once again, as you guys get to this river, it's very, very narrow. You guys can cross it easily. Those tracks do cross the river, and as they do, they split once again. Well, Dizzy, give me a survival check. We're looking for a 27 here.
Easy. Light work.
Oh, almost a 3. Yep, light work. The tracks split once again. One set of tracks heads east along the river, back towards the Tors of Lebanese. Another set of tracks continues southeast The two head southeast, one heads east along the river.
I'll share that information with the group. But
Well, do you recall what you've seen on your way through here?
That's what I was about to ask. Are any of the tracks like leading that direction?
Yeah. 2 out of the 3. Continue southeast.
So it's been a long time. I mean, I love you too. You're supposed to be in bed. I was just a girl, but when that awful business happened to me and my sister, we came up this way, and there was this town south of here, and it gave me strange vibes. And even as a girl, me and my sister, we knew better, and we steered clear. Some kind of settlement.
you think the tracks are headed that way?
It was south, right? Is where you said the settlement was?
Southeast. 2 out of the 3 set of humanoid tracks continue southeast, what would lead into this next hex. Yeah. 1 set of the tracks leads east, continuing following the river back towards the Tors of Lebanese. So they split again.
We want to be following them southeast, but your settlement that you know is to the south.
It's southeast.
Huh.
It's been a long time, but yeah, it was southeast. I mean, there's something about the pull of these tracks that are just. I get that same bad feeling, like they're heading there.
Yeah, I bet. They probably stopped through there at least.
And Dizzy, with your 35 as we end it, as you guys decide where you're going, the 2 set of tracks that head southeast does not include any of those boots that you found before. Those fine boots are the ones that head alone back east.
Okay. I was going to ask that.
Like 2 of these individuals went this way. 1 of them went this way.
I mean, we should follow the main guy, right? At least initially.
That's what I would think.
So
I think
last
so, too.
is 10 o'clock. We normally end it here. Last DC was due to the farther you go, it's going to be harder to continue the track. So Dizzy, the next survival you're going to be looking for will be a 30 to continue following that single set of boots from about a month ago.
But that would make sense that the one most able to do rituals got killed it.
He's like child's
would be her.
Orin, go cuddle up in the trainer's room, buddy. We'll be there in a minute. I love you, buddy. Give me that fist bump.
I'll bring you to bed.
I'll be right there. Don't worry about it. All right, I think we're calling it here, right? 10 o'clock. Is that our? Is there? We're 8, 9, 7 to 10, right? I don't want to overstep and then like suddenly trigger big encounters and dungeons and.
That's the DM letting us know that shit's about to hit the fan.
That's about
It could hit the fan. You guys continue going a little more X's. I mean, shit. You guys gotta see some shit.
Are we?
We're trying to find some shit.
I know you're trying to. Yeah, exactly. This is the point of this. Is you guys are.
This is the
Kingmaker
game.
right now.
This is the game.
This is the game. This is the game.
Are we good for next week?
I am.
Yeah, I'm on call, but it's Sunday, and I'll just blow everybody off.
Nice. Yeah, we're good. I mean, we don't have anything on our Sundays for foreseeable future, or our Thursdays probably.
Alrighty.
So we'll do the holidays.
I am going to then.
Are we gonna raid somebody?
We are. I'm gonna first start us in our end is streaming. So if you guys have not seen it, please join our stream real quick. Hop in. We do have a new stream is ending scene. I will pop that up first as I get ready to send us over. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. It has been a blast, whether you are a returning viewer or you a new viewer. Thank you so much.
Have you guys seen this new Steam game that just came out? It's called
And this is where I do
The road is calling, lanterns glow as daylight fades. Every stranger's just a story waiting by the fire's blaze. Lay your burdens by the doorway, share your laughter, share your name. No one walks this path alone, you're welcome to the realm. Raise your cup beneath the emerald light. Every quest begins tonight. Welcome to Kelly's Gaming Greenwheel, where every heart can find a home. Roll the dice and forge your legend. None of us will stand alone. Through every victory and failure, side by side we'll see it through. Take a seat beside the campfire. There's always room for you. Maps are spread across the table. Heroes gather one by one. Some seek fortune, some seek glory. Some just came to have some fun. Every roll becomes a memory. Every laugh becomes a song. By tomorrow we'll have stories that will carry on. When the shadows gather round us, when the monsters block the way, we become a little stronger, standing shoulder into day. Every friend was once a stranger. Every legend